Hello, my beautiful friends. I'm Shannon. Welcome to my channel. This is Lifestyle Manifesting, and I am talking all about manifesting and designing your life in every area how you want it to be. You get to choose and select your reality. Today I'm talking about quantum jumping into your desired reality. So how do you quantum jump into your desired reality? You do that by knowing that all of creation exists. Everything is already existing. Okay? You have to know this idea that everything exists so you can jump into the reality that's already existing in that quantum field, in the fourth dimensional reality. It's all existing. So in order for you to manifest and jump, feel like it's a shift into a whole new reality, shift into having your desire, is by aligning with that version of you. And that can happen overnight. That would be like a quantum jump. You wake up and your desire is yours. You wake up and you have the message you want from your specific person. You wake up and you found out extra money is coming into your bank. You go to work and you found out you got a promotion or you got a bonus, okay? These are all ways of thinking how a quantum jump or quantum leap can happen in your life. Okay. So that reality already exists. How do you do that deliberately? How do you deliberately shift into a reality where you're with your specific person? All right. Well, you have to remember that the 3D reality is only the effect and that you're the causation. So since you're the cause, everything has to happen from you first. You're the cause. It's already happening from you first. Here's kind of the mistake that people make is you look at the 3D reality and you create from the 3D reality instead of creating from here, from your imagination, from from where creation starts. Okay, creation is starting from your imagination. Your reality is reflected from your inner world to this outer 3D physical world. So instead of creating from what you see in the 3D reality, you need to continue to go in your imagination and create from there. And so to quantum jump into that reality, you're having the thoughts, having the inner conversations, you're having a mental diet, you're having the affirmations of the version of you with the desire. So if you have an extra $50,000, what are you saying to yourself? What does that version of you look like? That version of you would be saying, I'm so grateful I have this extra money, and I'm so grateful that that money is used to pay my mortgage and my bills. Sorry, the fire truck going by right now. I see Hazel said, I just joined your VIP group. I love it. Okay, great. Thank you for joining. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Let's let the fire truck go by. So my VIP group, any of you that want to join it, you could join free for 3 days to see what it's like. I have all recorded videos saved there I go live with Zoom between 4 and 5 days a week. If there's a holiday, maybe it's only 3 days, but I'm there, and it's a community. It's a community that supports the understanding that you are the causation and reality is the effect, because as you move through the rest of reality, it's reflecting your beliefs. And if your friends and family have no idea that this exists and that's your perception and that's your belief, then you're gonna be sucked back into the old way of thinking. So the purpose of that group is to create the support and the motivation to get you aligned with your reality, where you're quantum jumping into the version of you with your desire. Okay, so you want to think from already having your desire in order to really manifest your desire. To quantum leap into that reality, you're knowing that reality already exists. You're knowing that you only have to choose and select that reality. You're having the thoughts, you're having the feelings, or you could just have the knowing, right? The knowing would be like, I know this desire is mine because I create my reality and I choose and select my reality. And I've created imaginal scenes and it's done. This desire is mine, okay? So when will it manifest? It will manifest when you're when your subconscious mind accepts that idea, it's when it is a new belief, when it's feeling normal and natural. Okay, so you're practicing the affirmations that you're saying to reprogram your mind. The purpose of those affirmations is to have new thoughts, to reprogram yourself, to have the feeling that you already have this desire, to be the version of you with that desire already. That's why you're affirming and imagining this, that desired reality. You guys, let me answer some questions. Hi Priyanka, how do I stop getting demotivated when I don't see results in the 3D? Spend more time thinking about you living and enjoying life. Okay, when you wake up in the morning, think, how could I enjoy life today and feel good? Okay, because you're looking, remember, you're looking at the effect for the effect. And then when you look at the effect, right, remember, you're the causation in the 3D reality is the effect. If you're looking at the effect to see what's happening, you're putting the power in the effect. Instead of, you need to put the power in the cause, which is you. It doesn't matter if you see anything in the 3D reality. Okay, but the minute that you're looking at 3D reality and there's no results, you're creating from 3D reality instead of creating from within. Okay, so how do you feel, how do you get to a place where you're more inspired and more motivated? Wake up with the feeling of gratitude. Go through a gratitude rampage for 5 to 10 minutes. Do a meditation in the morning where you're focused on your mental discipline and focusing your mind, right? Because this is a game of focusing your mind. That's what this is all about. You have to have your mind focused in order to be totally unfazed when the 3D reality shows you the stuff that you don't want. Okay, or the 3D reality, you know, it hasn't manifested in the 3D reality. Okay, well, you have to be mentally disciplined where you're unfazed about that. So you're gonna practice your gratitude in the morning. You're gonna practice meditation. That's gonna give you a discipline. It's gonna help you have a focused, disciplined mind. And you're gonna write down 3 things that are gonna make you happy, and you're gonna focus on your goal. Make your goal to be happy for the day, not your goal to manifest something, but what are you doing each moment of the day? Because when you're doing that, you're not focused on the fact that you don't have your desire. Okay, the thing that's getting in your way possibly is that you're focused on the desire that you don't see, that you don't have, because you already mentioned you don't see the results in the 3D reality. And if you're not seeing results in the 3D reality, that means you're focusing on something you don't have. Okay, but what do you want to do? You don't want to be doing that. So what can you do instead of doing that? You're going to focus on the things that will make you happy today. Even if it's like making a cup of coffee and lighting a candle and just sitting in peace and enjoying it. Where you're not thinking about what you don't have in the 3D, but you're in the present moment feeling fulfilled. Remember, fulfillment, the wish fulfilled is living in the end. If you can find fulfillment with any parts of your day, you're not looking for fulfillment, you're embodying fulfillment. So embody fulfillment where you can, as much as you can through the day. You don't have to be focused on your desire. You're only focused on the feeling and what it implies to have your desire. And when you have your desire, you have fulfillment. So look, you're not focusing on the desire, you're focusing on what the feeling is of being that version of you, being and having it in your life. Okay, shares. Once you've leveled up your self-concept, can everyone in your life feel the shift? Well, if that's your belief, that's what will happen. Do you understand that you're the only thinker in your world? So like whatever your perception is, when you're thinking, oh, do other people feel the shift? Well, now that's your perception. You will see evidence that if that's your belief, that people will say, have you shifted? You seem different, right? You will see evidence of that, okay? So yeah, people will feel a shift. When you're leveling up your not only that, when you're perceiving that, when you're perceiving and seeing that your self-concept is aligning with a new reality, like a new version and a new vision of yourself, people will recognize that. I can't tell you how many people have said to me, wow, you like in so many different ways, you're so different. right? You've really changed. Or this is something I never knew about you. Okay. So yeah, that shift is reflected in your world. You know, it's all going to depend on what your perception is of that shift, like, and what your belief is about the shift. So, you know, you're always going to want that you're always going to make it mean a really good thing. Okay. I know, so something that I was affirming in the very beginning of my journey, and I was like, I could see everything reflected, right? And I started affirming because I didn't want to feel like I was just a regular person, right? I was like, I understand that I'm powerful. I was thinking of myself as an anomaly. Like I'm not the regular person. I'm like lucky and I'm magical and mystical. And like, so that's what I was affirming. I'm an anomaly, right? So somebody that I had met, it was like a couple months after I had been affirming that. And she's like, you know, you're really different. And in that moment, I took it as, what does she mean I'm different? What does she mean I'm different? And I was like, so my assumptions are creating, remember? So I forgot that I didn't see that was a reflection in that moment, right? That was a reflection of me affirming I'm different. I'm not like everybody else. I'm one in a million, right? Because I'd been affirming that, to see that I was different, to see that I can manifest overnight. I was creating my own image of myself. But when it was reflected back to me, I started creating a different meaning from that. That's an example of creating from the 3D reality. Okay, so when you get solid on your vision of who you are and how you see other people, and so if someone said that to me now, it would be no big deal, right? I was taking it in a sort of a negative way at that moment. And then later on, it was like a couple days later, I remembered, oh yeah, I had been affirming I'm an anomaly. Okay, that was a good thing. That's what I wanted. I wanted to seem different and feel different. I was doing that for myself, not because I wanted the perception, but I was doing that for myself to feel different inside, that I'm really different. And that I am actually the creator of my reality. So that was how I was helping myself see myself in a new way. All right, what other questions do we have? If anyone needs additional help, I do have my free Facebook group. So anyone new here, if you want to join my free Facebook group, the link's in my bio. Asalala, thank you for the roses. Okay, where are we at? Okay, wait, so about your eyes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I saw your other part of your question. Affirmations for full, healthy eyes. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were saying that you want to feel better. Okay, so when it comes to any affirmation, remember, you're living from the end of already having it. So whatever your desire is, if it's that your eyes are healed, you start to think from the place of being healed. I am healed. My body is powerful. My cells regenerate in my body. We have a powerful body. As I go to sleep, I heal. I intend to feel better. I am feeling better. Okay, that's what you want to affirm right now. Creating imaginal scenes. You can have inner conversations imagine you're having a conversation with your friend saying, this is thinking from having the desire, right? And what would you be saying to a friend? Oh my God, my eyes are healthy and good. I feel so great. So this is an imaginal conversation that you can have. And all of that implies that you have your desired result, which is your eyes are healed and you're better. So what would your friend be saying back? Like, oh my God, you're a miracle. What? Tell me all about it. And so imagine how that conversation would go, because our inner conversations are manifesting. Okay, today in my VIP group earlier, I did a workshop about inner conversations with your specific person, but I do this with every area of my life, right? You're the inner conversations that we have already. That's what creates our reality. That's what's creating our world. So what we're contemplating and painting in the picture in our mind, and what we're saying to ourselves, and how we're arguing with ourselves, or we're arguing with someone else, or we went to the store and somebody annoyed you and now you're arguing about that whole cashier for the next half hour. Okay, catch yourself if you're doing that, because experiences continue to manifest because it's part of your creation. That's how you're creating, with your imagination, with what you're thinking and what you're believing and what you're entertaining in your mind. So that inner conversation is powerful. It creates your reality. You're already doing it, but we've been unaware of what we've been saying. You're unconscious to that. Now you're not. You guys aren't. Okay, but when you're asleep, you are. And some of you are getting better at this, to know and align your thoughts with, you're getting great at it, not just better. You guys are good at this and amazing at it. Okay, so intend that, right? And feel that. I'm really good at keeping a mental diet. These are the thoughts of the version of you with a great mental diet. I only entertain the best thoughts. I only entertain the best outcome. Does it mean you can't have negative thoughts? No, you can have the negative thoughts. It exists. You're not choosing it. Okay. What you want to become more aware of is that unconscious behavior of just being the programming through what 95% of your belief system is just a program. Okay. So you want to be reprogramming yourself. Hello. Hey, Royal Love. Sherry. Hi. Yes, favorite coach. Hi, Sherry. I know you're always on my YouTubes making comments. Thank you. I appreciate that you follow me. I appreciate all of you. But I see Sherry's name all over. Okay, Royal Love 21. Lately, my reality is feeling and looking different. I don't know if I'm going crazy. I know. Okay, but it does feel, in a way, it's like that shift feels like this is crazy, and that could be like your regular dialogue, like this is crazy, and you're not going to believe this, but this happened. But it happens because you're just realizing that your thoughts create, and it kind of feels like it's so different than how we experienced reality that it feels crazy. All right. So make a shift and say, this is incredible. Isn't this incredible? My reality is feeling and looking different, and this is incredible. This is incredible because I know how powerful I am. This is incredible because I am aligned with everything I want. Okay. So have the thoughts of what you want it, how you want it to be. Right? Yeah, okay, so just stay firm in knowing that you're the creator, okay? There's so much evidence, so keep coming back to the evidence, whether it's watching a video that, my YouTube videos or anyone else. I saw I Am Sasha's in the group here, or she's on the live. If she's still here, she has a TikTok channel. If you're watching any person that's teaching reality creation or manifestation, that's a person you want to be spending more time with. You're not, instead of going to watch like whatever Bachelor or Kardashians on TV, like guys, don't be doing that. Don't be putting importance in watching that kind of stuff, okay? Spend more time on your own reality and something that's going to inspire you to a better understanding or a deeper understanding of your own, how you're creating. So there's a plethora of coaches on YouTube that are really great. But any inspiring material, Neville Goddard, Joseph Murphy, Bob Proctor, even if it's not completely aligning with what I'm teaching or what Neville Goddard teaches, it's still powerful. Okay. Asalala. What if all my friends are getting what I want and I can't control my jealous feeling? Okay, well they're getting what you want. They don't have any willpower in your reality. They're getting what you want because it's a desire that you focused on, okay? So you need to change the meaning. You need to change the meaning because otherwise you're not going to align with your desire if you're feeling jealous. Okay. The reason that they're getting it is because your world is like a messenger. Your world is a mirror showing you. They're like, hey, asalala, guess what? You're jealous. Let me show you that you're jealous. It's just a mirror. When I look in the mirror is only going to reflect what I'm doing in the mirror. So your reality is literally like a 360 mirror, a reality mirror all around you. You have a mirror of reality all around you. And it only shows you what's within you. So if you're jealous, you need to dissolve that. Otherwise, the mirror of reality will show you that you're jealous. Okay? It's only coming from you. Isn't that enough to like decide like you're not gonna focus on feeling jealous. Instead, look at that friend and think you're so grateful, right? You're gonna look and say, it doesn't matter. Let's say your friend has a boyfriend and you don't, and you were like, how come she got the boyfriend and I didn't? No, you're not going to feel jealous. You're going to send well wishes. You're going to say, that is beautiful. My reality is showing me my desire. And my friend has an amazing relationship because my reality shows me my own desire, that that's the reality for me. Okay. So to align with that reality, that's the kind of thoughts you want to have about that topic. Okay. If your friend got some award or a promotion and you didn't get it and you're jealous, you're gonna manifest more experiences to show you the jealousy that's within you. Okay? So this is about you going within and changing that. Anytime you see someone making more money, you're gonna say, bless them. There is enough for everybody. There is abundance in this reality. There's abundance of money. There's abundance of clients. There's an abundance of everything. There's abundance of boyfriends. There's abundance of girlfriends, right? There is an abundance. You have to create the abundance mindset. There's enough for everyone. There's enough for you. But if you feel like there's not enough and why did they get it and I didn't, your reality is just going to be a mirror to show you that. Okay, so just realizing that right now, for me, when I realized that right away, I knew I worked on that. Right away, anytime I saw someone have something that I wanted that I didn't have, I dissolved that feeling and I gave good meaning to it. The good meaning is they're showing me what I'm supposed to have. Okay, now you just have to keep having the thoughts of that version of you. Okay, so you gotta feel, okay, you have to feel excited for your friends. Feel that they're blessed. Feel happy for them. It's going to bring more joy to your own life. It will reflect back in your own life with joy and with the blessings that you want. Bridget. How can I manifest someone away? She's stealing my best friend slowly and I'm not a fan. All right, well, so the stories that whatever's happening in our reality, it's happening because you're aware of it and it's something from within you, right? So you have to change that story. She's not stealing your best friend. Your best friend loves you. Okay, so what do? You're going to spend more time focusing on who you are and stop focusing on this girl stealing your friend. Because every moment that you are paying attention and putting importance, I get it. You're going to feel like either rejected or you feel jealous. Like, why is she going out with her? That's the same idea and topic of jealousy. Okay. So, but the thing is, you can't stop that. You'll keep that in place if you feel that way. So you have to change it, okay? You change it by focusing on yourself, and you're gonna say, I'm the best friend. I'm the one. Okay, remember, you're the main character, so you're gonna put all your attention on yourself. You're gonna imagine that everyone wants to be your friend. What does it feel like if everyone is like, hey, Bridget, what are you doing? Like, everyone wants you to be their friend, and everyone wants you to be their best friend. Practice feeling that. What would that feel like? What would that feel like if no matter where you went, whatever's happening, you're always invited. People are always inviting you because they want you to be there. They are like, no, Bridget's got to be at the party. Oh, Bridget's got to go out with us. Oh, I want Bridget to be here because she's just the greatest person. So see, you only have to see yourself that way and your reality is going to reflect it. But when you see reality as somebody's stealing my best friend, okay, that's a different feeling. That feels like I'm not included. I feel rejected. I feel jealous. Those are some of the feelings that are coming up with that. Okay, so start just focusing on, hey, your best friend knows that you're her best friend, right? She knows that. You keep affirming, she's my best friend. My best friend loves being my best friend. Okay, and now with that other girl, just start affirming, she found a new best friend. Okay, you can create that this girl wants to be your friend. Okay, so picture that. Create imaginal scenes. Create inner conversations of what that would sound like and look like. okay? You're thinking that this is going to make a really fun life if you think of yourself as the main character all the time. And what that means is, because we hear like main character energy. No, you're going to think it on a deeper level. It's on a way deeper level, because you're the only one who has the ability to think in your universe, in your quantum bubble of reality. You're the only thinker, and everything's responding to you. So you literally are the life-giving spirit to everything in your reality, and everything is what it is because of you. Every single thing is what it is in your reality because of your perception about it. Okay, so there's these feelings from within you are being manifested out. So picture yourself as the main character. You're always chosen, you're always wanted, right? You're going to affirm that. I'm always chosen, I'm always wanted, I'm always loved. Everyone wants me to be there because I'm the life of the party. Life of the party doesn't mean that you have to be like, la, la, la. Life of the party could just be like, you're there and there's something about your presence that everyone loves. You don't have to be different. You don't have to be more gregarious and talking, and you don't have to be anything different. You just be exactly the same person you are, but you're affirming the experience you want. Okay? So like if you're like, well, yeah, but I'm shy, how am I going to be the life of the party? You just are, because it's like when you're there, it feels so good to be in your presence, and you radiate this love that everyone loves to be around, and you have this bright light because you are the light of your world. Okay, so it's like seeing yourself that way and picturing that experience that you want. So you affirm it, okay? And you can do this so quickly. You could really do this overnight. And you can make that girl want to be friends with you too. You can make it so specific exactly how you want it to be. If you want it, it's always you and your best friend, you could create it that way. You can make that this girl just loves hanging out with you guys, or she does her own thing. It really is, it's going to be whatever assumptions you're making about the situation, right? Here's the thing, like we created unconsciously for a lifetime based on the programming in the reality we're experiencing. Okay, so you are someone who knows to overcome worldly beliefs. Okay, you're not identifying with worldly beliefs anymore. You're identifying more within to the quantum field of all possibilities. And now all you have to do is get more clear on what you want to see and experience. Okay? And we're always thinking of the golden rule because everyone's yourself pushed out. So you're only going to wish the best. You're not going to say, I hope she has no friends. Well, you don't want to be saying that. I mean, everything's a reflection of you. What's the fastest way to manifest a specific person? You're going to spend all your energy and all your thoughts on thinking that you are the best. You are an obsession. You are the one that everyone begs for. You are the one that people are lined up for. You are the one that your specific person says, it's you and only you. I'm not attracted to anyone else. And so you have to be and embody that version of you. Okay? And you do that by having the thoughts of being the person who is that. You imagine in relationship to your specific person, how would they look at you? How would they talk to you? And you're saturating and filling your mind with only those thoughts about that topic. That desire, that specific person. So, okay, I get it, right? You're going to affirm that and you're going to feel it. And then when you go into 3D reality and you see you're not together, what you're going to do is say, well, I know my thoughts create, and my imagination is the operant power. I am the operant power. And this 3D reality I see is just old thoughts and beliefs, and it's not even true. Okay, it's only true, and it's only staying there if you believe that that if you keep talking about the things you don't want or whatever you're putting your attention on. So instead of putting your attention on the 3D reality that it's not changing, you're not gonna give it. You're gonna say you're gonna live your joy in it no matter what, because you already know you planted the seed and your specific person's yours. Okay, you just know it's done. You know you placed the order. That's what you're gonna do. Oh, you too. I failed all my exams at university since 1 year. Please help. I want my degree so bad. Okay. Well, you want to start creating that, create that you're a really good student. So first it starts with our thoughts, right? Create your thoughts. The thoughts that we focus on create the actions that we take in life. Because there are infinite ways to do this. You can manifest that you just know the answers, right? But if that's not feeling very natural and normal to you, what is more of a natural normal step? A natural normal step would be you're affirming, I'm really focused at school and I can do well and I'm successful. I want you to focus on the idea of I am success. I am smart. I know how to figure this out. I'm getting better at everything I do. I am passing my exams, okay? When you're affirming, when you're affirming that and keeping that idea in your mind, you take action based on whatever it is your belief, that the beliefs that you're holding. You're taking action on those beliefs. So you're gonna you'll kind of unconsciously choose to study versus go out and party, or study versus kind of do something else. But to get to that place, right? To get to that place, you want to keep affirming how you want, how you want the experience to be. Okay, so I am smart. Sometimes we don't even realize. We're like, oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't do that. And then we're focusing on all the bad habits, or the behaviors and the habits that we don't want in our life. You have to focus on the kind of habits and experiences you do want. I am smart. I can create habits. I can wake up and get ready for the day. I'm going to make sure I have time in my day to study and read what I need to read. Okay. I'm not saying that you can't tap into the subconscious mind and just know the answers. That's a possibility, okay? If you could just start where I was expressing and explaining, you can move beyond that idea, where you'll just start to know answers. You'll know and select the right answers, okay? You could also create imaginal scenes, like you look at your grades, right? Like let's say you look online at what your grade is, and so let's say you got a D, right? Now imagine that you got a B, or you can imagine you got an A, put the A. But even if you put the C or the B, just start imagining a different grade, a better grade, okay? Keep imagining that better grade. Keep imagining you're getting your test back with a better grade. And you're going to consistently do that, consistently. And when you consistently do that, it helps you take action in your reality that aligns with the result that you want. Can we talk about, well, I talked about the jealous and missing. Okay. Yeah, you're like happy for them, but when, okay, but we talk a little more about jealousy. Everything's coming from you. It's just, they're not even, there are infinite versions of your friends. There are infinite versions of them, and you're only aligning with the version of them who has what you want, and you don't have it, okay? In order to align with the version of you where you have what you want, you need to be having the thought. You wouldn't feel jealous You wouldn't feel jealous that your friend has it because you have it. You see, in order for you to manifest something, you have to embody that feeling, cultivate a feeling that you already have it. Right now, you're coming more from lack. So cultivate feelings of, I already have it, right? Practice feeling gratitude for what you already have, because that's going to be living in the wish fulfilled. When you're practicing gratitude, you're living in a wish fulfilled. You're living from the end of having that feeling of that desired thing in your reality. So that's where you want to get to. So focus on gratitude as much as you can. Could we talk about ignoring the 3D a little bit more? Yeah, the 3D. Okay, well, the 3D reality, here's the thing. Remember, the 3D reality is malleable, flexible. It's not even, it's no facts are final. But when you give importance to the 3D reality, you're solidifying it into a fact. Because whatever You're creating a reality. You're creating your reality with your consciousness, what you're consciously aware of. If you're consciously aware of all the things you don't like and you're paying attention to it, you're only keeping it in your reality. So how could you, move beyond that and overcome it and transcend that feeling of maybe, when you feel, I was going to say like, anxious, right? Anxiety, right? The anxiety you feel because reality isn't what you want it to be. Well, if you're feeling anxiety, your reality has no choice. It's non-discriminate. Your reality will just reflect the anxiety that you hold maybe on that particular topic. It will show you it. Okay. So connect more with that infinite you that knows that you're the creator. You're identifying less as the human self, and you're identifying more as that God self and the God presence within you who's the creator. You created what you see that you don't like. Don't make a big deal about it, okay? It's a creation. You didn't know. I didn't know. I had a lot of things I created I didn't like, okay? Forgive yourself. You did not know what you were doing. Forgive others, for they know not what they do. They're only a reflection of you, okay? So come from the place of forgiveness. You know what? But think of it more of a choice. Okay, it's a choice. The choice is, I see that this is my reality. I don't want to live it. I'm going to choose to go in my imagination and create what I do want. What am I going to do in the meantime? I'm going to say, you know what? It's okay. This is just an old creation. It's all moving away. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm not going to give so much importance to it. I'm just going to say it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to try to keep focusing my attention more on the bigger picture, the light at the end of the tunnel. That's where you're going to focus on, okay? Other ways you could do that is turning your attention away from that topic. It's like watching a car crash and you have to be focused on it. Stop looking at the car crash. Put your eyes on the road where you're supposed to go. But you're like turning to look at what happened, okay? And then if somebody's doing that, what's going to happen if they're not looking at the road? You got to look at the road where you're going. That's it. You turn to a different focus. So you could be focusing on, you can learn a new language and you won't be focusing on that. You could download Duolingo on your phone and start learning a new language. And you're going to be in the present moment. You're going to be focused on something. When you're focused on something and when you're present and mindful, you're not focusing on what you don't want. Okay, so that's powerful. You change the topic, you do something different. Okay, those are things you can do. Like as you're living in the 3D reality, you're just gonna know this too shall pass. Those are powerful words. This will pass, okay? And you're going to do your best to keep your focus on the bigger picture. You guys are powerful. I do have to run. If you need additional help, I have one-on-one coaching available. The link in my bio has everything. I have a VIP group. I go live in that very often during the week. You can chat with me there. I have my course, Manifest Your Reality by you want to master your reality, you master your self-concept. And that's a blueprint to create the version of you with your desire, to help you stay aligned with that version. You guys are powerful. If you want a free group, I have a free Facebook group that you could also join. Thanks, Jasmine. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.